Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
And together we're Backyard Musings, broadcast live Apple Valley, California, People's Republic of California.
And we're talking science and technology again today.
This
we're
is
talking
interesting. This one.
About solar generators.
Yeah.
Cool.
Researchers have developed a solar thermoelectric generator that is 15 times more efficient than the most advanced devices currently available. Researchers seeking greater energy independence have explored solar thermoelectric generators, STEGs, as a potential way to produce solar electricity. Unlike the photovoltaic that we have cells that we have on our house, found in most solar panels, STEGs can capture various forms of thermal energy as well as direct sunlight. These devices consist of a hot side and a cold side, separated by semiconductor materials, and the temperature difference between them generates electricity through the Seebeck effect. We're going to talk about that. Would you like to know more?
However, widespread use of STEGs has been limited by their low efficiency. At present, most models convert less than 1% of incoming sunlight into electricity. That is pretty, yeah. What's the point? Far below the roughly 20% conversion rate achieved by standard residential solar panels.
That even sounds weird.
Yeah. That gap in efficiency was dramatically reduced through new techniques developed by researchers at the University of Rochester's Institute of Optics. Yeah. In a study published on August 17, 2025 in Light, Science and Applications, the team described their unique spectral engineering and thermal management methods to create a STEG device that generates 15 times more power than previous devices. So that's, it doesn't sound fantastic, but it's a big improvement for what they have.
So 15 times, that means like it's 15%.
It's
I don't
1%,
know. I don't know. Quote, for decades, the research community has been focusing on improving the semiconductor materials used in STEGs and has made modest gains in overall efficiency, says Chunlei Guo, a professor of optics and of physics and a senior scientist at Rochester's Laboratory for Laser Energetics. He continues to quote, in the study, we don't even touch the semiconductor materials. Instead, we focused on the hot and the cold sides of the device instead. By combining better solar energy absorption and heat trapping at the hot side with better heat dissipation at the cold side, we made an astonishing improvement in efficiency.
Okay. The team designed the new high-efficiency STEGs using three main strategies. For the hot side of the device, they applied a specialized black metal technology developed in Guo's lab, which modified ordinary tungsten to selectively absorb light at solar wavelengths. Okay. By using intense femtosecond laser pulses to etch nanoscale structures into the metal surface, they increased its ability to capture energy from sunlight while limiting heat loss at other wavelengths.
Okay, so nanoscale structures, is that like grooves, like at the smallest level?
I don't know. Like you've said, nano is super
tiny,
small, right?
Yeah. Second, the researchers covered the black metal with a piece of plastic to make a mini greenhouse, just like on a farm, says Guo. You can minimize the convection and conduction to trap more heat, increasing the temperature on the hot side. That I can picture if these groups were like pattern, like checkers or squares, like lattice, and then you covered it, I could see that would trap, in all the little corridor stuff. I'm thinking it's very small. Lastly, on the cold side of the STEG, they once again used femtosecond laser pulses, but this time on regular aluminum to create a heat sink with tiny structures that improve the heat dissipation through both radiation and convection. That process doubles the cooling performance of a typical aluminum heat dissipator. I'm tracking.
Okay. In the study, Guo and his research team, provided a simple demonstration of how their STEGs can be used to power LEDs more effectively than current methods. Guo says that technology could also be used to power wireless sensors for the Internet of Things, fuel, wearable devices, or serve as off-grid renewable energy systems in rural areas. All right. So
it's got two sides to it, the hot side and the cold side. You probably don't want the hot side on you.
I need a
wearable devices.
I need a diagram. I need a picture.
A
On
picture.
this one, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, whatever. Anytime they can make anything more efficient and
Sounds new. The picture I saw showed it looked like a little tiny chip that the dude was holding in his hand. So,
well, we know that things are getting smaller all the time, right?
yeah, yours
Computers and
is
phones.
actually tinier. Mine's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I've got an old cheapo phone. So.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you in the morning.
Yep. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.